Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night. And the beer we're going for tonight hails from Wales. It's from Tiny Rebel. It's this one. It is Rita. And Rita describes itself as a 5.5% ABV Apricot Margarita IPA. There's not an awful lot of blurb on the can, but it does say that Tiny Rebel are on a mission to bring you good times with a hint of beer. We do this by creating brands that will capture your imagination and defy your senses. When we're not making awesome beer, we're busy brewing up plans to better our people, community, and planet. It says store cold, drink fresh. It's vegetarian, and your ingredients list is water, malted barley, malted wheat, lactose, hops, and yeast. And I picked it up in Sainsbury's for about $3.50 a can. Is it any good? Let's find out, shall we? Let's get it out and into a Tiny Rebel glass. Let's see what we think. So the pour is, oh, it smells good on the open. It's pale, a little hazy. Let's go to about there. That'll do. So as I say, we've got a pale orange hazy beer with a white head, up close and personal. That's your beer, and if we can get it, that's your head. Looks all right, doesn't it? It does. So swirl and sniff. Stolen the phrase from Scott and Wonder. It's a whiff. Stone fruit. It's all the stone fruit. It's light, it's fresh, it's almost zesty. But it stinks of stone fruit. There's no getting away from that. And thankfully, given that it's an apricot margarita, that's what you get. There is underripe mango as well going on. And like I say, bright, zesty, almost lemon and lime as well. But overall stone fruit and lots of it. So it looks alright. It smells alright. Let's see what it tastes like, shall we? Cheers. It tastes alright, to be fair. It does taste alright. Medium body, light carbonation in the mouth. The lactose is doing its thing clearly. It's got a lovely mouthfeel. And as for the flavour, it is apricot. Now they make no mention of flavourings or anything, but I just have a hint that there's something missing on the ingredients list. It's too much like an apricot, and don't get me wrong, I like what I'm tasting, but I feel that it's not the hops doing the heavy lifting. Anyway, in speaking of the hops, there are plenty of them, and I am getting the stone fruit from them. The almost astringent aroma of that really bright, underripe stone fruit is missing on the palate, and arguably that's a good thing because it's a sweeter beer and it works with that apricot flavour. You do get a hint of lime from somewhere, and it works. And it's if this was given to me with no clue who it's from, you'd be easily able to say that it's a Tiny Rebel beer. It's got that DNA flowing through it. Anyway, the finish is sweet, lightly hopped, fruity. It does what it says. There's no two ways about that. So, scoreboard of joy time to get the red pen of judgment ready, and the board, which is currently blank, like so. And we'll fill it in. So, visually, it does what it should be. It's pale orange, as I say, hazy, with a nice, pretty tight white head. Let's leave it there. Like I say, it's a good looking beer. There's no getting away from that. There's no reason to give it anything less than the full point. The aroma is alright. Stone fruit. plenty of it. Hints of lime. Yeah. Something bright. Something astringent. Like I said, that underripe stone fruit, underripe mango, lime, apricot. It delivers. It's somewhat artificial on the nose, much like the flavour. I'm going to give it the 0.5 because, like I say, I just get the sense that it's not all the hops doing all the work. As for the body, like I say, I like that. And yeah, medium weight, silky smooth in the mouth. The lactose is really doing a good job of just filling out that mouth feel and making it feel full and almost creamy. The body is spot on. It's having a full point. And the taste, again, much like the nose, there is that element of artificial going on. I do not think it's all the hops. I'm prepared to be corrected on that one. But it just feels a little bit too much like someone has got apricot flavouring and just thrown it in. And the same with the lime. It's like Haribo in beer form is what it is. And again, I'm going to go down the middle on the 0.5 because, like I say, I like the overall effect. It does it well. It delivers on the name, the Apricot Margarita. I just wish it was a little bit more authentic and a little less flavoured, shall we say. Anyway, the finish is sweet, juicy, fruity. And if you like that, great. On an IPA, I'm looking for more bitterness, and there is bugger all to be found here. It's a sweet, sweet IPA, and if you like sweetness, you'll love it. If, like me, you want a bit more bitterness in the back end, you're going to be wanting more. I like what I've got though. It's not true IPA for me, so I'm going to go down the middle again and give it the 0.5. So we have 3.5 out of 5 for Tiny Rebel's Rita, which means it can't have the full bonus point. Value for money. It's not ticking my boxes. It's delving into New England territory for me. And if it describes itself as an IPA, I'd be perhaps giving it a slightly higher score overall, and maybe I'd say value for money. But as an out and out IPA, I'm going to say no on that front because it's not delivering what I want in an IPA. If there was bitterness thrown in, it would change it a bit. However, there is not. Buy again? No, I wouldn't buy this one again. I know though my wife would absolutely adore it because it's the kind of thing she loves. Sweet, bitterness-free beers are the order of her day. So yeah, Tiny Rebel's Rita, 3.5 out of 5, and 0 bonus points today. But there we go. Can't win them all. Truly can't. There are some good Tiny Rebel beers out there, but this one is just not for my palate. But if you like them apricot-y and limey and really sweet, think liquidized Haribo with a touch of booze thrown in, this will be the beer for you. And yeah, strongly suggest you try it out if that's your bag, but not for me. And we'll leave it there and say, that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.